Welcome to my channel. My name is Leslie Lamardo and I'm a life coach. And my mission is to help high achieving women reduce stress and overwhelm so they can live the lives that they want. I'm a high achiever, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. My first career was spent working at a university. Over my 20-year profession, I quickly climbed the ladder of success and I loved my job. It was exciting and I had so much creative energy. But in 2016, something began to shift for me. Anxiety and stress took over for ambition and excitement. And as a problem solver, I started to look for solutions. I looked at my job, and the more responsibilities that came on my plate, the more anxious I became to complete them. And as a woman of color, I didn't trust that I could ask for help. So I started to believe that the only way to get more done was if I had more time. So I kept looking for solutions. I began to believe that motherhood was a burden. As a single mom, if I didn't have to do everything on my own, or even the job, I would have more time to complete my work, and I wouldn't be stressed and overwhelmed. Then I looked at my volunteer work. I was the ultimate PTA president and always helped family and friends and whoever asked, often putting their needs before my own. I was searching for something to blame. Then in 2018, I quit everything, my job, volunteer work. I got all the time I needed and realized that my job was not the problem. Motherhood was not the problem. My volunteer work was not the problem. The problem was me. I didn't know how to ask for help, even from people I trusted. I didn't want to look incompetent, and receiving help felt like I was defeated. I struggled with anxiety, and I didn't have good tools to manage stress. And now it was finally catching up to me. And my worth and value came from what I was able to produce. And so I subconsciously believed that I wasn't valuable if I didn't produce. So I continued to push myself. And as a high achiever, I felt I should just know how to handle it all. But the reality was that I couldn't. On top of that, I realized that I was building this amazing career, but not creating an amazing life. My work became my primary relationship, and that was failing. So soon after, I started to untangle my own mess and figure out finally what I wanted. I was tired of serving everyone else. And I finally sat down and think about what was important to me. And I needed to reconnect with myself. And when I did that, my life completely changed. Now I help my clients untangle their messes, and I help them with stress and overwhelm and help them to create the life that they want. So despite what you think, you don't need more organizational tools, you don't need productivity hacks, and you definitely don't need another planner. You don't need any of those things. So on this channel, we're going to have honest conversations with hard truths you need to hear, and I'll teach you exactly what I did and what I do with my client. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing.